Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the New York Yankees. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call, and this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. Our starting pitcher in this one, Luis Gil. What do you have on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Kyle Teal, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Inside, almost
ball.
got him. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. And the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Jazz tosses to first. That's a very athletic play. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Andrew Benintendi.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now it's Austin Hayes. This one in the air right field.
Over the fence, that's a ground rule double.
The wall and foul ground as a run scores on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Man at second. That one to first. Rice takes it himself. Got the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Andrew Benintendi steps up. And that one lifted in the air center field. Grisham settles under this one. And that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the White Sox 1, and the Yankees coming to bat. Back for more from the Bronx. On the hill for the White Sox, Davis Martin. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, one thing for me that's a little alarming is that this guy is walking more than he's striking out. And when you've got traffic on the base paths, one mistake can put your team behind the 8 ball early in a ball game. So we'll see today if somehow he's able to reverse that trend, fill up the strike zone, get some soft contact, and perhaps move through this ball game without too much damage.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's batted. Bangs off the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Sliced hard but foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
That's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. A key piece, of course, a guy with a ton of pop, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Adios, Pelota. A 2-run homer, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
One down. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Yeah.
Stanton with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Ball.
Two runs across in the inning here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball.
Next offering is outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Foul ball.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, second inning set to go. Chase Mydra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Heck one. Ball.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But
that's a ball.
Most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. That one fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Bunting for a hit,
foul ball.
It goes just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris.
Let's go, Luis.
The 1-2. On the ground to Jazz. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas will hit next. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. It's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox 1.
It's the hot topic. Know they all hate that. I can see it in their conscience. And I know they all watching. I've been balling since the YMC. Hey, know the word, yeah, I got
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball popped in the air. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I was talking about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Yo, 1. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Oh, right to the backstop. Rice into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Smoked on the ground to second. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 2-1.
think it's time I run it up. Double up, triple up. Whoa, 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 ayy, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cold walk up in the spot, they got my records.
And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
And this ain't no exclusive. Everybody know it. By now they just used to it.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, 1 now. And a bunt towards third.
Foul
And
ball.
that's just foul.
Down, ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one 95 to finish him off.
The catcher, number 8, Kyle.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
Swings over the top of that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
There's a strike. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Grounded out his first time up. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
Hoo-yah! Ball high.
That's
Ball,
a little
that's
bit
down.
low. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking, and he strikes out the side in the third. It's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox 1.
Be the home base, permanent tick with the women on my arm on automatic rotate. Something like a Rolex, doing what they project. Home workout, so I use them as a bow flag. I say we on.
Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Jackknifes out of the way. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
That's a ball.
Judge recently taking home Player of the Month honors. There's a strike.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Second baseman, Jazz.
2 down, bases empty. Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Hee-haw!
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
Stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they still lead it 2-1. Back at Yankee Stadium, out of the fourth, Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Popped up. Chisholm settles underneath it, and there's 1 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Murakami with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter, Andrew
Benintendi up here. He's 0 for 1. Benintendi in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
A swing by Benintendi, driven deep to right, back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the fourth, it's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox 1. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Back in the Bronx, bottom 4, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
No, that's out.
The count 2-1. Foul ball there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And that's low for ball 4.
Ball 4. Take
One
your
of the things
base.
about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Rice off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Hayes in position, and the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in New York, we go to the top of the 5th. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Heel back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground to third, a sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
That one fouled off. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This to third, tosses to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. He's 0 for 1. Close,
that
but
missed.
called
That's
a
a ball.
And that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's high.
And there's a
Ball
ball.
high.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
White Sox down a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. And ball 4
That's
there.
out.
Tying
Ball
run
4.
is on base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
This to center field. He's got it. And that is that. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope that better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past, all the days where you been broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard.
In the air, right field. Hayes has a beat on it. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ball.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside corner, got him looking. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. That one almost got him. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. It's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Kyle Teal
Leading off
steps
for
to the
White
plate for the White
the
Sox.
catcher, number 8, Kyle Teal.
Let's go, Yankees.
And that one fouled off.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
The 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a
He's
ball.
been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fastball for a strike at 95. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Yeah. Ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they have their first hit since the second inning. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Davis Martin won't go any further tonight, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. White Sox going with a new arm, Jordan Hicks.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Here comes the judge around third. The relay throw. He'll score easily. It's 3-1.
Comes through with the RBI. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Man at second. On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. That's a base hit as a run scores. Lays it on a bounce, and it deflects away.
Picks himself up an RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Hey!
Yankees up by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-1 now. Pitch kicks away. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's filled up. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Volpe having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. The shortstop takes the ball. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. That's out to center field. Acuna under it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Bellinger over at second. Rice at first. 2 out of the inning. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
And that's a strikeout looking. Good job at damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox 1. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Leading off, Munetaka Murakami. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball.
Got him swinging.
Up next is Chicago, the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. See you later. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept his shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Next to hit, Chase Mydra.
Here.
Deal one.
That's the
Action
ball.
in the pen down there. Jake Bird, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cruz getting cranked up as well. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball. That's down.
The 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two and two. That one
That's
missed.
inside. Ball.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna has grounded out a couple of times.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on.
Well,
Ball,
triple
that's
digits
up.
on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. White Sox add 1 on the solo shot. It's now 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mike Vassell.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Leading up for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
That's a ball.
The 1-1.
Ball.
That's down
Ball.
and in. That one catches the corner for a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses.
Ball four. Take
so
your base.
Lead-off walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Hike one. No, that missed. That's a
Vassell,
ball.
26 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Next offering is fouled back. Wells on at first, nobody out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1-2 now. Good eye right there.
Ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
One out man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. And a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
No, that missed.
On the ground to the left. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back in New York,
Leading off for
we're at the
White
top of the
Sox,
8th.
third baseman,
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Movement in the Yankees pen. David Bednar, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he made pretty quick work of them right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Take one.
He caught it behind his back. On the money, nice play.
Just stop it. A great showcase of focus, athleticism, and hand-eye coordination. What a play.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Camilo Doval is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now,
Fernando Cruz gets the ball now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Back to the top of the order, Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. That's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And that one hammered out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Hey!
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Barucki. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He swings and fouls one off. Moving
Outside.
in the
That's the ball.
bullpen, Sean Newcomb, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that's
Ball.
outside. And that's ball 2. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ball out. No, that's inside.
And another ball. Three-0 down. This one smacked out to left center. That's out number 2.
Next for the Yankees,
And next for New York, Ben Rice. On the corner for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ball 1
Ball.
there. The 1-0. Just
That
off
missed.
the
That's the ball.
outside edge. Good hitters count the 2-0. Hard hit left side. Volpe throws it to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swing and a
That's
ground
foul.
ball, but it kicks foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. White Sox down to their final out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
So it's their last chance in this one. Benintendi to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. This could end it. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you gave me just a little bit of something we can work it with, but all you do is push. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges, don't